Hello everyone. Hopefully you guys are doing very good, right? Okay. So in this video we are going to talk about the prefix sum. And honestly, when I first came across these concepts, the name sounded much more very complicated than the actual core idea, right? So let's just forget the definition for a minute and let me ask you a very simple questions. That is, what if I give you an array and keep asking you for a different range sums? Would you calculate every sum from scratch every single time? Maybe you could, right? But that's exactly the kind of unnecessary work that we are trying to remove in this DSA series, right? So let's see how we can do this. Now, just suppose like let's say I have an this array, right? Just suppose this is our array and this is our 2, right? This is our 4, this is our 3, this is our 5, and this element is our 1. Just assume that, right? So now we have an array whose elements are 2, 4, 3, 5, and 1, right? Now imagine I ask you that what is the sum from the second element to the fourth, right? So you may say 4, 3, 5, right? And that's 12, easy, right? But now I ask you another question, that what about the first element to the fourth, first to the fourth, and that is 2, 4, 3, 5, right? And maybe another, right? And was the sum from the third to the fifth, third to fifth, and that is a 3 to 1, right? And what if, like, imagine if I'm giving you hundred or thousands of these types of questions, are you really going to calculate everything again and again, right? And these are the cases where we can do something smarter approach or smarter techniques, and I would say smarter algorithms, right? So the core idea is like we can do, instead of just waiting for someone to ask for a range, what if I calculate something useful once, right? Like I can start from the beginning, and in this array our first number is 2, right? So my first sum is 2, right? Now I move to 4. Now 2 plus 4, 6, right? Now I move to 3, right? So 6 plus 3, there's 9. Now I move to 5. So 9 plus 5, that's 14. And finally 1. So 14 plus 1, and that's 15. So what have I actually done here? I just kept track of the sum from the beginning up to every position, and that is what we call a prefix sum in the DSA, that's data structure and algorithm, right? So let's make this idea to be very precise and simple, right? Like I want you to just don't get scared by the name. Like prefix basically means like everything from the beginning up to here, right? So at this position my prefix sum is 2, right? And here it's 6, here it's 9, here it's 14, and at the last it's 15. So I have basically created another array of 2, 6, 9, 14, and then we have 15. And now I have stored some useful information in our new array, right? So let me tell you the actual magic of this, right? So now let's come back to the our questions, that I want the sum from 4 to 5. Normally I'll do like 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1, but look, I already know that the sum from the beginning up to 5, from beginning up to 5 is 15, but I don't want the first two elements, and the prefix sum up to the second element is 6, here 6, right? So I can simply do one thing, like 15 minus 6, which gives us 9, right? And 9 is exactly 3 plus 5 plus 1. So like instead of just adding everything again, I can reuse the work that I had already done, right, in the prefix sum part, right? Right. So here's the main point you can catch here, and this part I want you to remember always, right? Like prefix sum is not really about memorizing a formula. It's about like this questions like have I already calculated everything that I can reuse? And if the answer is yes, then why would I calculate it again? So we do a little bit of work upfront, right? Like store that information and then we use it later, right? So now the second part is like how you can recognize that this prefix sum algorithms can be used here or in this type of questions. So the hint is like if a problem gives you an array and asks you multiple questions about range sums, sub array sums, or sums between different positions, then your brain should immediately ask like, can I pre-compute the sums or can I store previous informations? And if the answer is yes, then prefix sum might be the pattern you are looking for, right? So this is the hint that you can use in while your problem solving process. So don't remember prefix sum as like, oh, I have to use this formula in this particular question. You can remember it as like don't repeat work that you have already done. Like calculate once, store it, and just use it. And that's one of the most important problem solving habits that you will develop in your DSA journey or in this DSA series also, right? Because the more you sorry, because the more yeah, because the more you solve problems, the more you will start asking when I am doing unnecessary work, and that's exactly how you can start thinking like a problem solver or kind of a real developer, or the better we can say as the like the real software engineer. I'm just kidding. So that's it for prefix sums, and in the next video let's talk about one of my favorite array algorithm, that is cadence algorithm, right? So hopefully you guys got my sorry, point about the prefix sums, right? So this is all for now, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Till then, just keep learning, keep building, and just keep solving problems, right? So see you.